So my thoughts on this, I think it's very early. We didn't used to see these forecasts issued so early in the season that technically the Atlantic hurricane season doesn't begin until we get toward June and then through the end of November. Actually, I think they've accelerated and now it starts into the mid part of May. But here we are, still well over a month before the season starts and we're seeing these hurricane outlooks. I think it serves a couple of purposes. Number one, it kind of prepares people for the season ahead, so that's good. We're at least we're knowledgeable about and we're aware of the risk and such. But as it ties in with this class that you're taking, how does this fit into the narrative of how social media and information sharing is coordinates with the risk for extreme weather? And is it effective? Does it help people prepare? Does it make us safer? Is it good, or is it maybe not so good that we do this? There's a lot of conflicting ways to look at this, and I want you to kind of think about it after you've watched this video, and think about, all right, a forecast and outlook that far ahead in advance. We're talking, for the Atlantic hurricane season really doesn't even start until around June, and we see some storms in May, but around June. And as I'm recording this, now remember the recording time and when I'm doing this, it's April 4th this year, okay? And so that's when this outlook was issued. Do you think it's too soon to be talking about this? Number one, is your confidence level when you see a forecast or outlook like this, is it very low? Or are you more confident that, hey, this is going to be something I need to be prepared for? So I think in this age where we're seeing so much information sharing, that it's important to kind of look at all of the information we see and then just kind of look at it in terms of put it in context. The hurricane season, for example, begins soon. But as you're watching this for this course, it's beginning right now, actually, as you're watching this. But the peak of hurricane season isn't until late summer. It's usually late August through September, okay? That's when we see the bulk of the big storms happening. Although there can be storms before that, obviously, but the bulk of the big Atlantic storms happen around that time frame. So is it premature to give people the impression that we have skill in forecasting this far ahead of time? And there is skill to some respect. The hurricane forecasters, in this case from Colorado State, the forecast I just showed you, they have a skill in forecasting. They're very expert at it. So I guess, you have to take their expertise and trust that the science is going to maybe verify that this will, in fact, be a very active season. I look at it a couple ways. I look at it, number one, this is what we expect in this age of information sharing, and it ties into the class, meteorology, media, and extreme weather. We're getting the information faster. We're getting it sooner. It doesn't necessarily mean it's more accurate, but it provides us with the information. Maybe it gives us more time to be prepared and to act on that information, so that would be a good thing. But also, does it mean that we're seeing information so quickly and so early that it provides us with less confidence that that information is accurate? So I think there's kind of a two-way street that you can look at this. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Again, this is April 4th, so it's still early in the season, but it's interesting to me that social media just went bonkers today with this forecast from the Hurricane Center. Or from the Colorado State University for the hurricane forecast. That's it for this video. Thanks.